This conference will now be recorded.
Sir, we can't hear your voice. Suresh, sir, we can't hear your voice.
Yeah, sorry. Hope you are able to hear my voice now, right?
Yes.
Are you able to hear, right? So now, so we are talking about where class. What is the importance of where class and how it is going to useful? So what is the purpose of using where class and how it is going to helpful? So generally, we are writing some SQL statement on this data, like we have different set of data, like we have different IDs, like employee numbers, and here if you see the different departments as well. So all the departments who is getting the salary in the 10th department, who are all working in 10th department. So if you want to get the information about who are all working in the 10th department, and if you want to get the information who are all working in the 20th department, and also if you want to get the information who are all working in the 30th department. So some condition based output, if you want to get it, at that time we are going to use the where class. So that is clear. So we can use a number of conditions. We are going to apply conditions on the columns. So what are the different columns in this data? We have employee number and we have employee name. So these are all the different columns. These are all the different rows we are having. So if you want to display the employee information who is working in particular department. So who is working in the particular department? So how to write the logic? So we are going to use the star. So what is the purpose of using star? Select star from table name. So select star from table name. So here we are going to use the where condition. After the from class, we are going to the where condition. Here you can specify one condition or a number of conditions. Like if you want to specify the single condition, you can use the department number is equal to 10. So what it is going to happen, it is going to display the data who is working in the 10th department. And if you want to apply the condition for multiple conditions, like we can use different conditional based operations like arithmetic operations, and also we have there are different operators we can use in the where class. So hope you got some idea about what all the different operators we can use. Like purpose of using in operator also we can use, not in, so, and equal to, not equal to. So there are too many things we can use, between. So each and every operator we can use it for different purpose, and also we have and or operations, like what is the purpose of using or, what is the purpose of using and. So these are all the different operations we can use in the where class. So let's try to understand few questions, like what are all the we have few questions prepared for where class. So let's try to solve those questions one by one. So hope everybody gone through this conditional based document, like what is the purpose of where class and how we are going to use, like this: in, not in, and also between, not between, null, not null, like. So these are all the different operators which available. Hope you have some idea on these operators. So anyone having any questions on these operators, then we can use it and we can access it. So here we have all these things. They provided different examples. Anyone not clear, please let me know whatever information you've gone through these examples in this document. So anything, any particular option is not able to understand, I will help you to answer. But these are all the very simple and straightforward options available here to use the where class. So these are all the different operators we can use. So if you want to quickly, I will tell you the equal to and also not equal to, like just now we are talking about department number is equal to 10, not equal to, and greater than, less than. What situations we are going to use greater than and less than? Any idea on your data? Like we have data here, like if you want to get the data for whoever getting the salary more than, so where salary more than, salary greater than 5,000. So this is the operator we can use in between your column name, whoever drawing the salary more than 5,000, and we can use this greater than operator. In the same way, we have different operations like and operator. So any idea about and operator? What is the purpose of using and operator? So here we have like, so if you want, generally in our childhood mathematics we have and or. So we have this kind of operations like, right, and or. So or operator means we have some like true false tables, right? So true true, true false, false true, and false false. So whenever you are going to apply the or between these operators, what is going to happen is going to give the values true true. If both are become false, it is going to give false. And whenever this is or operator. In the same way, whenever you are using and operator, here we can use if both are true, then only it is going to become a true. So both are false, it's not going to become. So any one false. This is how we studied in our childhood. Now we are using the same purpose, this and operator and or operator in our SQL also. So whenever you are using more than one condition, whenever you are trying to use more than one condition, at that time we are going to use these operators. So let's see the situation, like if you want to use the, so whoever drawing the salary, so whoever drawing the salary more than 3,000 and that person belongs to 20th department. So is it valid question or not? So here question is salary more than 3,000 and working in department 20. This is the condition. So both conditions should satisfy. So both conditions should satisfy. At that time, we are going to use, so we are going to use the operator between and operator and or operator. Now, say if both are satisfied, here this is first satisfied and this is second satisfied. If both satisfied, then only if you want to get the result, means at that time we are going to use the and operator between your two statements. If any one of the conditions satisfied, so any one of the conditions satisfied, at that time we are going to use the or operator. So question you come like either there belongs to either or not. Either not. So any one condition satisfied at that time we are going to use the or operation. This is the or condition. If both satisfied, if any one condition fail, should not get the result. At that time we are going to use the AND operator between these two statements. Now what is the question now? So display employee information who is getting salary more than 3,000 and he belongs to what is the department? He belongs to department number 20. At that time how we are going to use? So what is the statement we are going to use? Select star from EMP where, so what is the condition? Whoever getting the salary more than 3,000. So there is one more condition, and getting the salary more, that person should belongs to which department? That person should belongs to 20th department. So here this is the condition 1 and this is the condition 2. This is the first condition it is going to use to get the salary belongs to that 3,000 and that person belongs to 20th department. So we should not get confused like what operation we have to use between two statements. Whether you are going to use the two statements between whether it is an AND operator or it is a OR operator. So how many records you'll get it if you write like this? So both the condition, how many records it's going to satisfy here? So how many records it is going to satisfy here? So just you can try to. So from this data, how many records satisfied in this condition? Now let's try to get the condition. So here, so this record satisfied or not? This salary is satisfied. This salary is getting, what is this? This is the true. Sorry. So this is a true. So with this data, we have some set of sample data here. How many records satisfied? So this is true or false? This is true. And what about the same record, whether this is a true or false? This is false. False, right? Yes or no? So what is the result of true or false? What is the result of this particular statement? This is going to become not a valid record. What about the second record? This is the, what is the condition you mentioned? Salary greater than 3,000. So this is the false. What about false? False, false. What is the result? False. You are using AND operator between. So now this is false. And this is false. So what is the result? It's a false. Now next is, this is also false. This is true. So this is greater than. So greater than is different. Greater than or equal to also different. This is also false or true. This is also false. This is true. False, true. False, true. False, false. False, false. False, false. So any record satisfied here? What is the outcome of this result? We may have different another records, any other record satisfied here. So now as per your logic, there is no data got satisfied. All the data is showing as a false information. Now let's try to go back and see the data here. You can try to execute same thing here. Select star from EMP where salary greater than 3,000. So till here, how many records satisfied? So getting salary in your organization, only one person getting salary, 3,000. Now that person belongs to which department? That person belongs to 10th department. Now you are adding the condition, whoever drawing the salary, that person is getting salary is the more than department number is equal to 10. So which department we are looking? We are looking the 20th department. Select star from EMP where salary greater than 3,000 and department number is equal to 20. So there is no record satisfied to get this data. Yes or no? Is it correct? Any confusion here? So all the records got satisfied to get this data. Now so we have some set of questions in our website on the where clause. Let's try to solve these questions on the where clause. So all these operators are clear, right? So between or not between. So what is the purpose of between? If you want to compare the salary between two ranges, so salary between 100 and 1000, so it is inclusive of 100 and 1000, it is going to get the result. Like that is the use of between, and not between is opposite direction. So in, not in. In means so multiple values if you want to get it. Like so if you want to get the information from 10th department and 20th department at the same time, at that time we are going to write the condition like, we are going to write the condition where not salary, where department number in 10 comma 20. So you can write like this. You want to get the salaries like whose department number in 10 comma 20. So at that time we are going to use the values like whoever man working in the 10th and 20th department at the same time, we are going to get the values like this. So and also not in means it's the opposite. Whoever not belongs to 10th and 20th department, we want to display the records, at that time we are going to get the not in. Okay, like that we can use not in or in operator whenever you want to use, we can use like that. So so and also there is a like operator. So like, what is the purpose of like operator? So any idea, anyone having idea on like operator? What is the purpose of using like operator? So if you want to display the names whose name starts with C, so whoever name starts with C, right? Clark. So he's the person, his name starts with C. And also if you want to, whose name starts with C, whose name ends with K, whose name contains A. So at that time, we are going to use a like operator, like we are going to use a wildcards here in your like percentile and underscore. There are two wildcards we are using to display the data, which is going to help us for the searching and whose department number, whose name like, whose name starts with, whose name ends with. So these kind of conditions we can use using the wildcards. So with the help of like operator, we can use that. Now let's try to solve. There are some set of questions mentioned in our website. Just go and take the questions, whatever questions we are having. Try to take the questions and we'll pick the question one by one and we'll see the answers. So any questions so far? So any questions on this statements? Anyone not clear? Please let me know. I'll help you to understand if anything not clear. Okay. Now let's try to solve the questions. So I'm expecting answer from you guys. Anyone pick the question? Anyone answer the question? Okay. Let's solve the question. So we have resources available here. Like if you want to display the information who is getting salary more than 2,500 working in the 10th department. So this is the questions. Just I'm copying here as it is. Who is going to answer this question? Display employee information who is getting salary more than 2,500 working in 10th department. This is the question. So who is working in 10th department? That is the question they are asking. So what is the output here? Who is getting salary more than? This is very straightforward question. Like just now we discussed same question, right? So how many records is going to satisfy here? So who is getting salary more than 2,500? This is true, 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 false, false, true, true, false. This is the data we are getting. It is going to have the records having more than who is getting the salary more than. So again here this question both the conditions should satisfy. That is the reason how to write the answer for it. Like we are going to display the information who is getting salary, select star from EMP where salary greater than 2,500 and so DPT number is equal to 10. Is it correct or not? So we are going to display the employee information who is getting salary more than 2,500 and getting the working in the 10th department. So how many records are there? So only one record is going to get the information having the getting 2,500 and working in the 10th department. So this is the information we are going to get having the values Getting more than. Is it correct, right? Everybody got this? Any issues getting answered here? So that is the question number 1. Hope you got the same data. Now question number 2. So here we have 2 points in the question number 2. Anyone read this question and what you understand? Please explain the question. Whoever understand this. Display employee information whose name contains T. Whoever name contains T means in their employee name having Clark or Abhijit, Ranjit or different people names are there. Whoever name contains T in their employee name. So what is the answer till now? So how to write the answer till now? What is your answer? Anyone try? Anyone got answer? So how to get the information whose name contains T? So what about everyone trying or not? I'm expecting everybody should write the answer for this. I'm expecting everybody should give their own answers in chart window. That is what my expectation. Anyone not able to write? So today class is very important, and next class onwards it's very important. We are going to start the group by class. That is confusing as well as very important. We should understand all these basics properly, then only we can able to solve those things. Now whose name, like whatever employee names, whoever their names having T, like how to do that? Select star from EMP. Okay. Select star from EMP contains. So starts with or ends with or contains. Just now we discussed what is the condition we are going to use. We are going to use the where condition, like operator, where ename like. Select star from EMP where ename like percentile select star from EMP where ename like. So what is the meaning of percentage here? So what is the meaning of percentage? Let's see, we are getting the names, whoever name starts with P or not. We got 4 employees, all the names whoever having T in their name. See, Scott having T or not? Scott having T or not? Yes. Smith having T and Martin having T. Turner having T. So that means all the names contains T. Now, what is the meaning of percentage and percentage? Anyone want to explain this? How it is going to work? So here
singular group of characters.
We have that is group of characters. We are going to use wildcards. Like whenever we are using like operator, so we are going to use the wildcards like percentile and underscore. This basically, this percentage is going to help us, like it's basically for group of characters. So underscore means it's a single character. So now whose name contains means, so whenever you are using percentile, it is going to use, like it won't bother about how many characters before or after. If anywhere it satisfies the whatever character you are looking, just it is going to match the condition that is going to display. That is the meaning of percentage. So underscore means, so what is the meaning of underscore? It should count with the single character. So whose second character having L? So first underscore is the single character and second character is L, and after that can be anything. So whoever having the second character L and the first character can be anything, after that anything, that the first but the second character should be L. At that time we are going to use the underscore L percentage. So this is the meaning of underscore L percentage is the, so you want to display the names whose name having only 3 characters. That is the question. Just assume. So how to display that? If you want to display the data, whoever having the name only 3 characters. So how to do that? So you can use like whose name like underscore underscore underscore. Like that we can specify. Where name like. Whose name, whose last second characters y. So from the starting to anywhere, any character is fine. Whose last second character is y. What is the logic you are going to use? Last second character means how to write the pattern. Anyone guess? Anyone tell?
Till last character, you can use the underscore last before character.
Whose last character y means first we are going to use the percentage y and then underscore. Is it correct, right? That is how we are going to write the patterns. So underscore is pointing to the single character and percentage is pointing to the group of characters. So it depends on the need, we are going to use these particular patterns. Now, what is our question? Whose name contains? Like whoever names having the contains, at that time we are going to use the C. Whose name contains T means percentile T percentile. We are going to use like this. It is going to help us to get the data. So that is the purpose of using. So now go back to the question. Now what is the question? Now we got the answer like whose name contains T. So we got all the characters contains T, right? Now, and also question still it's continuing. Whose name contains T and their name, employee name not belongs to 10 and 20 departments. Whose departments, whoever not belonging to 10 and 20th department, we are going to use the, so how we are going to use condition now? What is the answer? How to write the answer? So what is the change here? What is the additional logic we need to add? And their departments. Now question is, they should be working in the department T, and those people not belongs to 10 and 20. What are the other records going to display? What are the other records going to remove from here? So what are the other records going to remove from here? What is the final output? So we
Only
are going
30.
to get the final output. Two records, Martin and Turner is only the information we are going to get. Why? Because their names are having T, and these two employees are not belongs to 10 and 20 departments. How to get only these two records now? Final output should be 7684 and 7844. What is the logic we are going to write? What is the logic we are going to add now? So what is the logic? Anyone guess?
Use under operator, department number not equal to 1020.
So here we are going to write the logic like, so department are not belongs to 10 and 20. Now let's try to write that. So we have in operator and not in operator. Whenever you want to check the multiple conditions, at that time we are going to use the not in operator. Not in 10 comma 20. What it is going to do? It is going to get the data whoever not belongs to 10 and 20. That is what it is going to come. So what is the purpose of not in? Not in is going to show the non-matching records for this particular departments. In operator we are going to use, if you want to write the multiple conditions, at that time we are going to use in operator. So not in is opposite to the in. Now you are going to get the data whoever not belongs to 10 and 20. Like how to write? Select star from EMP where department number not in 10 comma 20. Select star from EMP where department number not in 10 comma 20 at the same time. So these employees whoever not belongs to 10 and 20, we are going to get the whose name contains T. So both conditions should satisfy. At that time we are going to write the AND operator between these two, and what is that? E name and E name, like what is that? Percentile T percentile. Make sure that you are giving the casing letters correctly. Capital letters or small letters we have to give properly, otherwise it won't give the data properly. Now all the characters are in uppercase, you have to follow the same. Now how to write the logics? Now you can write the condition which in any condition first or not, that is not an issue, but we have to write the logic correctly. Department number not in 10 comma 20. Select star from EMP where E name like percentile T and department number not in 10 comma 20. Is it clear? Yes or no? Any doubts here?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Between we can't use. Why? Because so 10, here we have 10 and 20 departments, but there is no 11, 12, 13, 14. That we'll get the same output. But whenever we have 11, 12, 13, 14, that department, so at that time between is going to give that information as well. If you want to get the exact matching, at that time you have to use the exact numbers. If you between means it is going to take the range of the values at that time. That is not the recommended approach to use. But for this data, you'll get the same output. But if you have some different departments, at that time you may get the problem. So that is the reason we are not using between here. Okay, that is clear. Question number 2. And next, question number 3. What is the question number 3? This is the question number 3. So this is question number 3, question number 4, and question number 5. So what is the question number 3? We have 2 steps in question number 3. Add new column in employee table with department D name. In employee table, we have department name. No, they are asking to add the new column. So adding new column, what is the logic we are going to use? Which command we are going to use? Changes in the metadata. Which command do changes in the metadata? I'm expecting answer in chat window from everyone by this time.
Update. No, sorry.
No update.
Alter.
Yes, that is very important. Doing metadata changes like adding column, dropping
Yes,
column,
yes.
changing the data types, anything.
Alter.
We're going to use the alter command. Okay, so alter is going to use for changing the column name.
Metadata.
So how we are going to change? So we are now write the logic to change the values like alter table name, alter table name. So we are going to use by this time everybody should aware of this. Add column. So what is the column name we are adding? Alter table name, add column with data type. So we are going to give the data type like add column D name. So department name is varchar of, you can use any size like 100 or 200, whatever it is, any size. Alter table name, add the column with name. So this is the name. Here we no need to give the column syntax, you can remove it. Add, this is going to add new column in the table. So this statement executed successfully. Just to verify the data, like select star from EMP. See, department name column added. So here new column added successfully. Now what is the value showing for the new column? All the values showing as a null. So it's added in your table or not? Okay, now that is clear. Next step is we are going to use the, what is the second statement in the same question? Update the department name values with Snowflake, who belongs to 10 and 30 departments. Whoever working in 10 and 30 departments, we are going to update their department name with Snowflake. Their department name is Snowflake. That is what we want to update. So how we are going to do this? So what talking about, we want to do the changes in the actual data. If you want to do how we are going to do, so what command we are using for this? So what is your answer? Update command. So the data for specific departments, not all the departments. How to update your data? What is the syntax you are using? Update table name. Update table name set. This is a syntax for update. Set. What you want to update? New column. Department name is equal to. So what we want to update? We want to update the department name with the Snowflake. So update table name. Set department name is equal to Snowflake. So here we are going to use the condition. Why? Because we are going to update for the specific departments at that time where. So which departments information you want to update? 10 and 30 departments only. Where department number in. Why I am using in operator? For the multiple conditions 10, 30. Update table name set department name is equal to Snowflake where department number in 10, 30. That is a value we are updating here. Is it correct or not? So it's correct, right? Now let's try to update this. So let's try to run this. As of now, data is showing all null. Let's try to update. So how many records got updated? 9 records matching. Now see, as per our condition, 10 and 30 departments got updated or not. So 10th department and 30th department records got updated. So we got the records. We are working in the 10 and 30 departments. That information got updated with the Snowflake. See, what is this question talking about? We added the new column which is not there in the table, and then we just updated the data in the new column. We are working in the 10 and 30 departments. Yes or no? Got it right? So if I ask any question, you are in a position to write the syntax as well. That is very, very important point. Now, next question. Question number 4. So what is the syntax for it? So who will tell the answer? Who will read the question? So I want to update the salaries of employees with 5,000 whose length of the name contains more than 4 characters. Whoever name contains more than 4 characters, we want to update the salary. So whenever I do update the main table, it is going to become the problem. That's the reason I can create the duplicate table and I can do on this operation. Why? Because it's going to, we should not do changes on the main table. That's the reason I'm quickly creating the duplicate table. How to create the table? Create table dup underscore emp as select star from em. This is where we can create the duplicate table, right? Yes or no? As it is table, we're getting here. Now I'm going to work on the backup table so that it won't trouble on the main table. Dupe underscore emp. So this is select star from dupe underscore emp. Now how to update the data? Update table name, set what you want to update, salary. Set salary is equal to 5,000. Is it correct? So we are going to update the salaries for all the employees getting the 5,000. So all the salary getting updated with the 5,000. Now whoever getting the salary 5,000, whatever salaries, all the salaries going to get updated with the 5,000. Is it correct or not? Anything missing here? Whenever you are doing update operations, that is very, very important. That is going to damage your data. Whenever damage your data, everything is going to collapse. Make sure that whatever update statement you are running correctly with the all the conditions. That is very, very important. You are trying to do. So here again there is a condition. We are not going to update with all the salaries. We are going to update with the salaries. Whoever getting the salary whose length of the name contains more than 4 characters, like whoever having the length of their name, so more than 4 characters, like for that we are going to use a filter condition where how to find the length. We have direct function here, length, length, length of, what is the length you are trying to find? Length of e-name. So whose name contains length of e-name more than 4 characters means greater than 4. So we are going to update the salaries whose length of the e-name contains more than 4 characters. So that means update table name set salary is equal to 5,000 where length of e-name greater than 4. This is what is going to happen. This is what is going to get the data. Now let's try to run this. So it is going to update all the salaries in the, make sure you are giving correct table. I'm going to update in the duplicate table, not in the main table. Wherever you want to update, you can update. It's not an issue, but don't do the changes on the main table unless if someone tell you to do the changes on the main table. Always you have to create the backup tables for any kind of update statements. Okay, update table and set salary where length of e-name greater than 4,000. Let's try to update. Now 11 records got updated. Now see the data. Whoever's having the name more than 4 characters. See, Ford is having only 4 characters. That's the reason his salary is not updated. King is also already is having 5,000. Then that salary not updated. Ward is also not updated. Jones updated. Scott updated. Smith. All the salaries got updated with the 5,000. So all the salaries got updated with the 5,000. Whoever length of the name contains more than 4 characters. Now, last question. Display employee information whose either department number is 10 or commission is null and working as a manager. Here 3 conditions are there, not 2 conditions, 3 conditions involved here. Display employee information who is either department number is 10. So whose department number is 10 and who is getting their commission is null. So first we split the statement into multiple parts. So what are the conditions they are talking about here? So just quickly write the conditions. Department number is equal to 10. Later we'll see. and commission is null. So that means there is a column commission. Whenever you are trying to filter with the null values, we are going to use the is null or is not null. Okay, and now working as a manager. So we have one column name called, what is the column name? Job. So job is equal to, whenever you are trying to do the character values, you are going to specify the single quotations. Job is equal to manager. So these three conditions involved here. Now, how to merge all these conditions as a single statement? So display employee information, like select star from EMP. Select star from EMP. So now you are using a where condition to filter the data as per the conditions. Whose department number is 10 or commission, anyone is fine. Out of these two, any condition is satisfied. That means any condition satisfied, we are going to use the or operator. So that means any one of the condition we have to use the braces like this. So any one condition is satisfied out of that. But if any one condition satisfied, that person should working as a manager. So compulsory matching statement is, means we are going to use the AND operator. So now what is your final statement? If any condition satisfied, we are going to use the AND. So make sure that where you are using the AND operator and where you are using the OR operator. So if any condition satisfied, so select star from table, where make sure that we are going to, whenever you are using multiple conditions, at that time we are going to use the braces as well. Select star from EMP, where, so this particular department is 10 or commission is null, and that particular job is working as a manager. So that particular person supposed to working as a manager, we are going to get the values to display the matching values. Department number is equal to 10 or commission is null, and whose job acting like a manager. So this is how we can write the statement. Now let's try to see the result. Now why we got the first record? So all are managers. Why? Because that manager condition should satisfy, and either their department is, so what is the first condition? So whether they are working in the department number 10 or their commission is null. See, all the employees having the commission, all the records, whatever it is displaying here, everything is satisfied, and the even 20-30 departments also coming. Why? Because any one of the condition is satisfied here. That is the reason it is displaying the data, which is either that person is belongs to 10th department or that person belongs to the null. So either or condition is going to satisfy, and the person is should match with the acting like a manager. So that is the how we can practice, we can do all these questions. Okay, I'm going to paste all these questions with answers in chart window. So everybody should practice by next class. So next topic we are going to discuss as a aggregate functions. So very important topic. So aggregate functions we are going to discuss, and make sure that tomorrow we are going to spend some time on the aggregate functions and get the knowledge on aggregate functions. And very important function we are going to discuss, like a group by clause. So very important group by clause we are going to use, and at least go through and get some background about what is where class and how it is going to use. So we can able to understand in the next class. Mostly tomorrow we don't have class. Next class we are going to continue on Monday. So brush up all your knowledge, all your skills, so that you should not miss anything. Total as last class 5 questions. All the questions, if anyone asks anytime, I'm going to add more questions in our website. So hope you are all following the website and you can able to get the answers, the information, whatever questions we are discussing, and the answers also available in the same page. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll continue on next session. Okay, thanks for everyone. See you on Monday. Bye.
Sure, sir. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.